Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's Jason M. back. Continuing because my computer had shut down and restarted, and it's upgrading to Windows 10. So, just a continuance, excuse me, going on here. Part 2 of wacky basketball players and wacky basketball teams. and wacky basketball players. For some reason, my throat feels like I just chewed on freaking some nuts, and now it freaking stuck in my throat. Anyway, so here we go. We have Kobe Bryant. I'm going to start with him. I started him on the last one. I got cut off. So Kobe Bryant. Where do I begin? Cheater is the first thing that comes to mind. And his wife's response was, "This diamond ring doesn't shine for me anymore." Then he went out and got her a super blinger, like a 5-carat shiner. And that helped himself avoid one as well from his wife. He had a little change in his pocket going jing-a-ling-a-ling. And a few million dollars later, that took care of that little whoopsie-daisy. Great athlete, though. But with those kinds of off-court performances in the sack, he'll have to keep playing basketball to lay parallel to the wife's penances. That was a mighty expensive prostitute, Mr. Bryant. And so was that one and that one. Etc., etc. It's a good thing your NBA career was a solid Andrew Jackson, 20 years. Multiply that by 4 whoopsie-daisies a season, and she's pretty much got 2/3 of your career dough, bro. Thank God for endorsements. Your kids gotta eat too, bro. And also for when you're bored of her again, now that you know your career is over. You'll have a 4-year window to either A, just stick to your wife, B, return to the Lakers out of Diamond Dough desperation, or C, jump out of that window because she's waiting for her next diamond, asshole. And now the next one we have on the list of continued wacky players and teams and players of the basketball history is the Miami Heat combined with the Cleveland Cavs and LeBron James being featured in this one. Please come back. We're sick of not being able to get as far as your Cavs already. I mean it, Your Highness. Lower your ass back down here to Florida, you fucking traitor. Now let's see. You know a man loves himself when he's expressed it in many forms since he's been an NBA king. I mean, here's a prime example. He went to the Cleveland Indians game wearing an Indians jersey with his own name on the back of it, King James. I know you think you're as good as Jordan, dude, but the mere fact is, you're not. Michael played baseball. You don't, man. So then the King's attitude was, if I could be like Mike, well, you can't. You just can't. He kicked way too much ass, and nobody can. So don't worry about it, man. Just move on from that one. Next, you have Stephen Curry just won MVP again. That's back-to-back years of MVPs and NBA championships. He's going for a 3rd championship in a row here. And the fact is, though, you were ranting and raving about the fact that he won those, and how he won his second or third overall MVP this year. Obviously, you're getting jealous because Curry's closing in on your 4 or 5 MVPs now. Time to panic, LeBron, and be a solid ass as well. But who's counting besides yourself, and why? Hey, King, there's always next year. Hang on to your scepter, bro. And last but not least, this last segment is for James. It's his favorite, the Harlem Globetrotters. Where do I start with that team? Let's see. Well, how about they do more traveling with a ball than Uncle Matt on Fraggle Rock. Got half-court shots? I mean, they have plenty. That's why they're very entertaining to watch, those half-court loopers and all that. You know, they like put the ball down and launch it over their heads from the half-court line and goes in. That's some fun shit. Anyway, I think it's time to play a new team, guys. Because after all, you played the Washington Generals for like 30 years straight now. They must have had some tricks up their sleeves. I mean, that's a long time to be full ghetto bros. I'm guarding the one on the left, and his other Washington Generals teammate is like, you guard our gold chains and wallets, man. Just trying to be funny. You know, Harlem, you know, it's a rough area, rough neighborhood. I was only kidding, nothing racist about that. I was just trying to be funny with that one. But anyway, back to where I was getting at with that is they're a very fun team to watch. I've seen them a couple of times. And they're very entertaining, even though it's not regular basketball, it's entertainment ball, and it's pretty fun to watch. And if they're in my neck of the woods again someday, I will definitely go back to watch them. Even if I have to pack heat that night. Harlem, you know. Shout out to Harlem on that one. You know what I mean? Do the shuffle, boys. Do the shuffle. Harlem shuffle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do the Harlem shuffle. Or you could just be dancing in the street or something. I mean, I don't know. If it gets a little too rough at that game, I'm going to shuffle my ass right out the door and run. With my wallet, and my gun, and my gold chains. I'm only kidding again. Fun team to watch, I recommend them. They do need to come up with more than one team in the league that they play against, though. And then you can build from there. It's character building blocks, fellas. Character building blocks. Like the guy says on The Water Boy, you can do it! And if you can't, cut his fucking head off, man! Something's gotta give, something will happen. It'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, that one was for James. Peace out. The Harlem Globetrotters. Becky, I don't know what you thought of that one. Probably that I need to be dropped on my head. James, you might be thinking the same thing too, but... And Jen, if you hear that too, same. All three could be thinking that. Jill, whoever. Whatever. Point is, at least it's freedom of speech and I can say what I want, when I want, how I want. Because it's America. Even if I do get shot for doing it. It's still America. Land of the free, home of the brave. Today's Memorial Day, and that's just splendid. Happy Memorial Day, and remember this one if you can. I don't know if I will, but if anybody else does, well, you can always look back on it on the YouTube channel under Jason McCaffrey. You'll find it on there somewhere. I think this one is going to be on there. The first one was. I think this one will be too. I don't know. It's a different device. It's under whatever it's under, but you can still look it up under Wacky Basketball, friggin' whatever. If you're seeing this video, you'll find it. Peace out.